Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to another month of Tekken 8. Here we go. Hello, I'm joined with the fantastic Mr. Orbital. How are you today? A little sleepy just means you had a good weekend so far. Hey, I mean, the action just pulls you right in, right? You don't get a chance to sleep during Tekken. Yeah. I think Rhythm, he won last month. Jin Senpai was a contender in the last few months. A few other names I recognize from other tournaments around. Some Stride Fury and Slash around. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I mean, we always have like the one or two people that don't make it, but I think based on what I'm seeing here in the lounge as people get ready to start their games, it's looking like we have a really good lineup. Yeah. One second. Sorry. Um, classic Twitch where you update the stream and then you refresh and it doesn't take. So it still said we were doing StarCraft. I'm like, no. So I get in the habit of checking these things time and time again. But yeah, it was just, you try everything in Twitch. Twitch is the real enemy sometimes. But yep, just wait for live. All right, let's see if we can get here. Anyone? Sorry, I'm just waiting for Will to respond. Yeah. The worst part of a tournament's always the first 10 minutes where you have to getting all the players together and everything. It's always the hard part, right? I yeah. I mean 4 years of this and I still have yet to figure out an efficient way to get gamers to actually show up and get ready to play. Yeah, so I mean we got a few minutes. It looks like we have, about half the players here. And of course, it's all the people who are not opponents against each other. Just it really is just like that sometimes. But you know what? Sometimes the payoff is worth the wait. Because I got new hardware, which means that the stages will load. Oh, the one where I can't remember. I'm really bad with stage names. The one where it has the explosive bars in the walls. You can punch people into and blow them up. Yes, that map last month destroyed my poor 2070. But I upgraded to a 3080 finally. So, 3080 Ti, we're cooking. Can't wait for that to catch fire. Yeah, just in time for them to unoptimize this game just a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was top 3 last month. Yeah, I think he went against like Brother Nature, who was a sad to not see here this week, or this month must have had something, but another solid player. And then, of course, Riddim, who is, from what I've heard, one of the best in his area, so. Yeah. Yeah, I know last month he played one of his not mains. I don't remember who. Shoot. my memory's the first thing to go, right?
Yeah. It's a rough one, but it'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll make it work. You know. That's the beautiful thing about doing it live. Sometimes, you know, you just have to run through things a few times.
Yeah. Give it a little bit of time and make sure everyone's all set to go. And again, the refinement of the broadcast is always very important. So.
Yeah.
Looks like we are still waiting to try and get.
Yeah, so walkover time is about 9 minutes out. So, if nothing else, we will definitely, because I see Super Brian was around and Slash is around. So, guaranteed that we'll get them to play against each other.
Mm-hmm.
One second, let me just make sure I've got the bracket updated for everyone to view. You know, me and Start have just this love-hate relationship where I want it to show a bracket, and it doesn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we are. Make sure everyone can see the bracket.
Yeah.
There you go.
We could probably get things moving, right?
Yeah, here, I'll just pull up the bracket for everyone else to see. Here, because this is what we were talking about, so that way everyone can get an idea, right? Riddim, Senpai, Slash, Super Brian, we were talking about. Yeah. So, it's one of those times where we just got to sit here and just, come on, players, please, you know?
Well, I mean, they've had some time, so we can.
Yeah. Let's see if we
Here's
get
open nation open also.
Yeah. Take a look here. I want to make sure everyone gets to see the bracket.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I could see a Riddim and Jin Senpai rematch, but I would be very interested to see how that flies. And then of course, I would just need to see. I would just need to see like who they decide to go for and how they decide. As you said, some of them can get a little bit crazy with it, and get a little bit interesting, right? Because how silly do you want to get this time around? I think that's the big thing. It's how crazy would you like to get?
And I mean, Riddim almost got taken out in the run back last month. Yeah, he knocked Brother Nature down and then almost lost. He lost the initial best of 5 and then almost lost the run back. And that was almost super bad for him, you know, for someone who's playing, you know, off main character.
I think that's always fun. I've seen some people pull out some crazy mains before and then some crazy secondaries. So it's always very, to me, very interesting to watch and just be like, oh gosh, this is gonna get chaotic or this is gonna get silly. So, I mean, you get some wild pickups to me because one of the funny things to me is, you know, if you see like Kuma or something like that, which to me is hilarious. If you see Kuma, you're in for a wild ride already. The fact that Kuma and Panda are already considered like real, well, I don't want to say like real fighters or anything, but it's wild to think Kuma and Panda are viable to an extent, and it gets silly with it.
Yeah, I mean, I love Panda. I'm not gonna lie. I you know, when I play games, I like to have a little bit more fun than serious with it. You know, a little bit more of a fun guy. So you give me a big old, give me a Panda, you know, I'm gonna have some fun with it, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, all right. We'll give you that one. That one in I think Claudio is another fun one that I like to watch, mainly just because it looks very easy but technically difficult. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not flashy. Claudio can be flashy, but considering some of the other characters out there and some of the combinations, Claudio just seems technically superior if piloted well. So I'm excited.
All right, 1 second here. I'm just working with the players to make sure we get the bracket moving now. All right, I'm updating right now so that way we get those disqualifications out for the players who did not make it on time. And
Sadness.
1 minute here. It just takes a minute. All right, there we are. There's one. Yep, you're here. Sorry, this is the admin side where I have to just sit here and click a handful of buttons, you know?
I think that's how we all feel. It's just like, please give us a few moments. Please let us get this moving.
Yeah, that's the life of a tournament admin, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got the walkover. So I think we'll start with Slash versus Super Brian.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay on that one. Sad to see who plays. Sad to see who gets chaotic with it.
All right. And I'm just fixing up the rest of the bracket as well.
Yep, yep.
There we are.
I love the casual lean against the box. Those are always so funny to me.
Oh, yeah. Rhythm is an absolute champion of this game. Like, I'm just going to lean against the box, you know, just waiting.
It's good time, good time.
All right. Everyone should have opponents now.
All right, sweet.
Yeah. 2, 1, I believe. I'm going to double check what I posted in Discord before I accidentally say something wrong.
Do we have the hub up right now on stream?
No, but I absolutely can because I saw that
Oh
comment.
my god, that was so funny.
Give OBS a minute here to catch the game because OBS is like that.
That was so funny. I love that.
These two saying that they look like Eric, Mario, and Luigi.
God. I just saw that pop up, and that was the funniest thing I think I'd ever seen. Oh my god.
And this is what I love. This is my favorite part about esports is like you get like these little interactions are just like, you know, and it's just, in my opinion, they make the community so much better. All right. Go. All right.
Hey, let's go. We
got
get
a game.
in.
Games do exist, guys. They might take a few minutes. Such is the life of tournaments, but you know what?
It happens, it happens.
Puppies,
and honestly,
they're happy.
Yeah. Yeah, a huge part. Shout out to the players for, you know, sticking around, being awesome, and waiting, of course. So we'll we'll punch it through.
All right, just wait on them to pick. So the rules state that we're the stage is random. You're allowed to pick any character. Using default skins is what I prefer, like one of the provided skins from Tekken 8, because, well, some tournaments have had issues with custom skins in the past, so they're probably picking all their favorites out.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I mean, the custom skins can get absolutely wild as well. But hopefully we do get underway and get a little bit of a fun mix. One of the things that, again, in these BO3s, it'll be a little bit slow going, but to be able to see the matches and to see a kickoff will be very, very fun. And again, hopefully we get some interesting characters. There it is. Yep, this makes
Yes.
sense. So Shaheen, considering the outfit that was being used, I assume,
Yeah.
but the
Bit of a
Elisa
Shaheen
on the
fan.
other side is kind of surprising.
Yeah, this is not a character I've seen in, what is this, 9 months now of doing this? It's not a character I think I've seen once.
I mean, I've seen it once or twice. It can be powerful. Some of the combos are very simple, and it's more of a
Whoa.
mid-range. But yeah, you get openings like this
Yeah.
with the chainsaws. If you fire off early with the heat, you can get a lot of early game damage.
Oh my lord, yeah, you just piled right in there. Oh, a little bit of a comeback. Nope. No shot. Get on the dirt.
I mean, it's just that easy, really. Again, with the Elisa, you can block it. It's very, I feel, wide motion. It's not snappy on the aggression,
Yeah.
but if you don't know how to block, you are in for some trouble. Shaheen,
Yeah.
very fast, can be very chaotic as well, but this time around, we're seeing punishment right now
Yeah.
from Brian.
Yeah, right now, Super Brian here is just taking the momentum and running with it. And Slash just doesn't seem to know what to do about it.
I don't doubt it. I hate saying it, but I don't doubt it. Sometimes you just don't know the matchup that well. Very nice sidestep.
Oh,
Open
there we
up,
are.
trying to get that twos and trying to get those kicks in as much as possible. Using the slides
Much
as well.
better. This is so much better than the last couple rounds. Oh, get heat going. Back against the wall. What are we gonna do here? Holding on for dear life. Sadly, we block enough times, but we missed one block in. Oh, we're coming back for it.
Oh,
Ah, damn. That was a lot better. These are best of two, first of twos or best of threes. So, oh, looks like we may get a stage change here. Instant, just nah, not my stage.
yep. It's a little bit of a push, and again, with that type of match, it's a rough one. So we'll see how they do. We'll see if they can push up a little bit more. The Shaheen, I think, just you have to understand how the Elisa likes to play. As you
Yeah.
said, round 3, we started to see a little bit more function in there. Maybe go to a little bit more open stage, but it'll take a little bit of time. So we'll see if they decide to go for more heavy set stage, or if it's just random, if you just want to random it and give it a best shot, or if Shaheen wasn't your main. If Shaheen wasn't your main, then
Yeah,
that's
that's
even
possible.
better. You go ahead and shake things out, get a new character in and see what you do. And it
Yeah,
is,
well-
okay, so you swap to the Lee.
Yeah, Lee here, interesting. I'm curious how this is gonna go. I'm not well aware of who has what main, but I have a feeling that if you're switching it up after that loss, you must be much more comfortable with Lee. Alright, early aggression coming back out here from Lisa. Brian Wilson.
Is this supposed to be a Pokemon?
I think
Is this,
so.
is this Pokemon trainer?
Yeah, this is legally distinct Pocket Monster trainer, right?
Oh yeah.
Hell World. Sorry.
Oh god, no. The red and white is a whole different story. Oh,
Oh.
Rage is good. That's pretty solid function there, and so you do get around back. Very nicely done. Took a little bit of time, but you were able to collect. Very nicely done here from Slash.
Yeah, it definitely seems a lot more comfortable with Lee. Especially against the heavily aggressive Lisa play. His momentum starting to shift. You know, for all the aggression that Brian had before, it seems like we can't quite come back with it this time.
Yeah, and it's hard again, but against that wall, it's this is where Elisa does like to play out. A good attempt at a grab, and being able to break out that one is good. So Elisa sets the head right back, but it's not going to go your way.
And there
well
it
done,
is.
Flash.
Alright. A little bit of poking here. Oh. Straight for the heat.
that check. It's a good one. Oh, wide sweep pick miss. Feels bad, man.
And the punish is severe.
Yep, it's gonna go sideways here, and I think for Super Brian, you started to get a handle on how Slash likes to play this. It's very wide arcing strikes, very large opening, and I mean you can sometimes get away with it, but here you can see dancing for a little bit of range, and there it is. Very nice to turn around. You say, yeah, we're not dealing with that today, and that opens up the Elisa combo. Center stage, but again, rocking it with the heat.
And I think we're gonna go to match point here. 20. They're first 2 or best of 3, so let's see if we can get another switch up, or are they both just ready to sit in and go for it?
I think they're gonna go right back into it. That was a very comfortable matchup on either end, and for Super Brian, I think you can do this. I think you have a way back in. Let's see how well it plays out. Mainly because you had such a good run earlier against the Shaheen, and hopefully you kind of know the Lee moveset now a little bit.
Yeah. To say that, you get slammed against the wall and everything goes out the window, right? Well, I say that. Caster moment. Say something and immediately the opposite happens.
This is going to be a challenge against that wall. Good break out of the grab as well, but this is a shift right now, Super Brian. I mean, Super Brian's got you pinned right now, and this is where you love to be. And Elisa using those buzz saws, and it's perfect.
Right against the wall and just have at him, right? It's worked for how many years? Have continues to work to this day.
Yep, a little bit too much, and of course you don't know how to break out, you don't know how to roll out just like that, you're going to be in for another world of pain. Right now, huge HP lead, which right now Super Brian's showing the perfect 7 golden letters. Very nicely done, and right now this is going to go down to the very last, or third round here, unless we get to see Slash really open up.
Yeah. And it looks like we are. Slash said, nah, I'm not going out like this. Yeah, although Brian gets an opening. Goes straight for the heat. Knocks him way back into the wall. And yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yep, very, very comfortable stuff there. It was all around very strong. I expect to see a little bit more of that. It was, again, comfortable pacing is the best way I can put it, right? Very comfortable pacing with the Elisa. And again, wide arcing. It has a lot of good combinations with the buzzsaws, but as long as you remove the sauce from the equation, if you can bait out those moves, Elisa's fairly open, which is why I don't think we see it at a high ranking most of the time.
Yeah. And honestly, that was some really incredible back and forth. They even read him saying like, "Wow, that was a really good job," like some back and forth there.
So, yeah, and we'll see if it continues. Again, you're going up against Rhythm. I don't know if Shank and Jin Senpai are currently playing.
Yes.
If they are, then it makes sense.
Going at it.
Okay. So I think we're seeing Super Brian and Rhythm play next.
Yep.
And we'll see what they have to say.
Yeah, I mean, after that, and Rhythm clearly was watching, probably on stream or something, because he said like good switch up and everything. Like, I don't know. I think our man's ready. Our boy Rhythm is gonna be ready here for some action.
Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, Rhythm's is sitting, waiting very, very patiently, just giving it a little bit of time, just scouting out the opponent, seeing what's going on. I 100% agree. You go ahead and figure it out and see, what's good and what's not. And again, it feels like Super Brian wasn't fully tested, in my opinion. You got some good swaps in Game 2, but you recovered very nicely. And in Game 3, you were able to pull out a perfect. You were able to throw down a 3-0. So I do expect Rhythm to obviously make this very, very difficult for Super Brian. If not, then Super Brian may or may not have a pretty nice run into the winners finals.
Yep. Super Brian just asked me a question. He has to go do something real quick, but I'm like, he's like, I can play real quick, or am I able to do this? I'm like, if you can play real quick, that's great, because we'll get right into Super Brian versus Rhythm. I'm like, don't worry, I'll make sure you have a break after this series, no matter how it goes.
Yep.
You know, we always try and balance out players' needs, you know.
I want to see if they're able to really make it go as hard as possible. So let's see how it runs. Of course, I think we're just waiting on Super Brian, taking a little bit of time, taking a little bit of a break, of course, and moving in.
You need a drink, you know, you need a snack. You know how these games go.
Oh yeah, I mean, I need a snack sometimes too. I need a snack all the time. We're already down, we're already set, and good to go. So it looks like we got the players are ready, and I'm sure it's going to be a good test and a little bit of a fun one. So again, Super Brian going up against, I believe, the champion from previous tournaments. Yep. So they're in for a tough one.
And if I remember correctly, Rhythm is either one of the best players in NA with his main, or close to like in his region or in NA as a whole. I don't remember exactly. So, and I know he's always in a tournament like this. He's definitely not playing his main.
Round one.
But I know some of the casters last month knew him like personally. Like, oh yeah, this guy is like one of the best.
Yeah, I'm fairly new inside of the Tekken scene, so I'm not too understanding of it. But so far, Super Brian really showing up here.
Yeah, geez. All right, we get a little bit of back action here for our Shaheen play.
Of course, took a little bit of time, but it's going to be explosive from here on out. I can only assume. So, yeah, very aggressive. Yeah, I like it. Unfortunately, you gave a little bit too much in the early, so that's why that round just kind of slipped out. But you can see where Rhythm was like, okay, I'm awake now. I'm awake. I'm ready to fight. And Super Brian's like, I'm not going to make it.
This is what we want, right? Players that are ready to go, not ready to give an inch, right?
That's the best part, but that's the best part about the sidestep as well. Shaheen able to get to the back of Super Brian, making sure they don't get pinned against the wall. And that's the weight on the chase. You knew a big move was coming, so you go ahead and try and get them down.
Oh, ho, ho. Try with some big punches and the big kick.
Round three.
The big low kick just to take it all out.
Jeez. And right now, this is going to be a little bit of a run here, I feel like, because Rhythm is starting to get into a little bit of that flow. You're waiting good blocks to hold on out. And right now, it's just a little bit too much in there as that counter comes through. Now you got to go with the explosiveness.
Yeah. These kicks, oh man, the punch. And here we are against the wall. Just start throwing everything you got at him. We get away from one wall, right into the next. Ooh, we'll switch up. Trying to regain some momentum here. Oh, there we go. That's how you catch up. Bring life right down to a little bit of nothing for everyone.
Ooh.
Beautiful play there at the end.
And it was very, very well timed. Again, for Rhythm, you are just waiting for, I feel like, those big moves, the big strikes, and that way you can punish just like that, sidestep into a quick 1-2. You wait a little bit further, another 1-2, and you say, yeah, it's simple. And right now, it is just all in converging. You can almost feel Super Brian going, okay, I don't want to let this go away. I don't want this to slip through, but another sidestep into the kick. And honestly, you got to break the heat out, but it's a counter. And again, Rhythm says it's perfect for me. Thank you.
Yes, very well played. Not taking no mercy shown.
Round one.
All right, no stage change, no nothing. We're going right back into it.
And I can just see it just going very, very smoothly as well. This is going to be a comfortable piece of that pie, I think, for Rhythm. Of course, another great round opening as Super Brian runs out to the edge here. And when it comes to Shaheen, you can be aggressive at the same time. Very nice counters as well. Nice slide, opening up space, getting the ground game going and forcing it down into a low end, but you take a big sweep with that heat, and unfortunately, you're in a dangerous spot here. One more good hit would do it. Shaheen living on a sliver, but you turn it around. Great turnaround.
Fight.
All right. Get into this in. And these power fists just, you know, as soon as Brian thinks he got something going, just nope.
Let's wait and see if this continues here again. For Super Brian, you're getting the chances, and unfortunately, it's still going to be that KO. Rhythm is just a little bit too comfortable right now, and I don't see that stopping any time soon. Nice sidestep again. Really utilizing those side steps. I want to point that out. Really trying to make sure you shift that focus. Make sure you're not caught in a straightaway, because if you're caught in a straightaway, this happens, right? You see the bullying, see a little bit of the extra damage in the pins against wall. There you go. Just gently slide out from that corner, and now it's Super Ryan to continue to push, but nice little break out of that grab, and no problems there.
Oh, with the head bomb to finish it.
Fight.
All right, Brian's got some fight left. Let's see what we can do here.
I don't see it going any other way. That's a nice little cross chop, and you open up, rush, and that's Shaheen special. So Rhythm once again opening up with a very strong round. And you don't need much more. The grab's gonna do negligible damage, in my opinion. Of course, you just wait for the big opportunity. Once again, he's out, but it's not going to work here, as that's the chase in from Rhythm. Rhythm gets the grab instead. You can follow
what a
grab
grab.
pound and wish. Very nice get up though. So as Super Ryan was waiting, but Rhythm will finish it off, and it is that comfortable 2-0.
Yes, Rhythm does not mess around, you know. He came to play, and if you didn't come to play, well, you're in the, you know.
Yeah,
You're in the
it was a well-timed
area.
Yeah, it was a well-timed play overall. Again, Rhythm doing very well for themselves. I think Shank was able to tank it over Jin Senpai, so that was well done. Very well done in that one. So it will be a very quick push. Taking a look here. Yeah, I think we have... So we're going to go ahead and look like we get things moving into the end of the grands, I think.
Yep. So
Not
what we're
grands,
gonna do here?
finals, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm just. The problem with a bracket like this is that, like, if two disqualified people go against each other, you have to say that one of them was the winner. So I have to keep following that person and then disqualified.
Yeah, it happens, but we're good, of course, and we're excited to see. It will be Rhythm and Shank in the winners finals, and pretty much right now we are headed into all BO5s, which is the best part. Again, BO5s, very fun. We'll have the winners finals, losers semis, and then losers finals, and then grands. So a lot of BO5 action to be played. Sitting here, we still have yet to see Shank be able to play, and same with Jin Senpai. So maybe we get some chaos, maybe we get some very nice games out as well. Hopefully, yeah, I think both Rhythm and Shank are ready to go.
Yep, so we're going to get right on into this. Jeez, the players are ready before I can actually tell them what's going on.
For the next battle.
That's
love
good.
that.
They're excited.
Yeah, it's always good when the players are that ready, you know? If you're more ready than the TO, then you're doing it right.
Heck yeah. That's what I like to see. Right now, we got a Yoshimitsu, which is, of course, rising in the ranks of annoyances, but this should be a very interesting round, to say the least. Yoshimitsu, very stylistically chaotic is the best way to put it. There's so many different forms that you can go with this character. You can go with sword, you can go with bounce, you can go with just about anything, or you can go more formal, like we're seeing here. I feel like it's a lot more formal style with the sword. You're not really getting chaotic with it, and now you're finally getting some of those aerial spins, but nice little punch forward, and Rhythm's starting to get an advantage back.
the problem is the moment you give Rhythm an inch, he's taking a mile, you know? Like, you say, all right, it's good. I'll let you breathe a second, and that's the biggest mistake you can make. Rhythm is absolutely the kind of person that you need momentum at all times, or else you're in for a bad time.
Yep, it is. The problems abound, but for right now, we're seeing a little bit of a chance, as that's going to be a grab and a toss. Shake gets that one down.
A little bit more. Right to the wall.
Nice little pinch, and again, Yoshimitsu, you look good right now, but finally Rage just to break the chaos. This will not get a large advantage, but it will be enough to give you a little bit of space. You look at this, you get about 50. Now you need to close that 50. You're trying to read the roll, and unfortunately, one good hit will end it. What a chance, though. Blast break.
Right out the window. The next part of the the next blast break. Oh, you just can't win. How many windows can you be thrown through? The answer is 2,
enough
apparently.
to take the round. Enough to take the round is what we say there.
All right. Let's see if Shane can give us some spectacular comebacks here. And I mean, you gotta remember, this is a best of 5, right? So even if you lose the first round, you still have plenty of opportunity to make it over here.
Yep, you'll be able to fight back a little bit, but for right now, again, these counters feel way too comfortable for Rhythm, of course. Fight going down to the last moment once again. A little bit of tap, an open face Rage is wild.
That was disrespectful, and it got punished.
Yeah, I haven't seen an open face Rage in a while. I'm not gonna lie. That was That was
can I do
very
it? And the
aggressive.
answer was no.
Which again, you got room to play with. You got room to play with, right? Like, you got plenty of room. So it's not out of this world, but it's funny to see. We don't see that very often. Unless I feel like I would say like beginner-like tournaments, where you sit there going, that's the only move I have. So love that, you know, you're having a little bit of fun with it. You're getting a little bit chaotic, both going into heat, saying, hey, we got to get that mix. But fortunately, Yoshimitsu already out.
Yeah. And he's going to get kicked around here for a little bit. Right to the wall. And yeah, that'll do it for this round.
You win.
Rhythm takes the first round.
That's, of course, first game their way, so we'll see if they can do it again. And no stage change, just keep the games rolling, and I like it.
Yeah. Shank says, no, I don't want to break. I want another chance at this.
Which makes sense. I mean, you played okay in the previous one. And this one is a little bit, I would say, a little bit more chaotic. You're going to be spacing it out quite well, and again, Yoshimitsu needs to get into your face a little bit more. I'm amazed you're not using the poison at all. I would be surprised about that, but again, considering Rhythm is more looking for those counterattack options, poison isn't really a great option to use here. So right now, very, very low. Rhythm now opening up, just looking for a single tap. Nice block on the sword with the shift. Again, the low dash is beautiful.
Yeah, just abusing that low ground game. Get under your opponent, get behind him. And I mean, when your health is that low, something like that is all you need to get a quick stock with, you know?
100%. And I foresee that continuing onwards. Again, very, very nice job. This is Rhythm once again taking over the match and saying, I'm here to win. Yes, I'm going to get taken low. That's going to be a heater, and fortunately, you're unable to do much more. So around a piece, though, Shanks is able to fight back.
That's not a shutout. That's all that matters, man, you know? And momentum is a huge thing in a game like this, right? If you can just stop, like, all right, I take a stock off you, you know, it gives you your confidence back, right? Instead of getting smashed into the wall repeatedly, you're like, no, I've got a shot here. Let's go for it. Yep. And he's using that. He's going for the low blow because like Rhythm is.
Jeez. And again, those slide tackles are always very difficult to deal with if you're not expecting it. And they don't have, I would say, that huge of a ramp up. So when you do see it, you're just like, I let it happen. So right now, Rhythm very much in control. This is going to be Shanks taking a turn here and being able to get the grab as well. Very, very nicely done. But no follow-up behind, so this is going to be Rhythm to carry you against the wall. Are you going to break? Not just yet.
Nope. He's definitely trying to get Rhythm out through the window. He's definitely like style points. Can we do it? Yes, we can. How about the second one through the balcony? Haha, nice.
Plus
And he's going
a
straight
rage.
for the tie-up.
Yep. Just for fun as well. I like this. One of the more.
Beautiful.
Yep. One of the more beautiful ones. You go ahead and finish it off, and now you're at match or game point to see if you can tie it up in the VO5.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit of time to get into the wall once again. A little bit of a brutal chance here. Slash. You gotta work your way out from the corner, and a heat. Very nice break. Up kick is a problem.
However, good heat. However, it does seem like Shang is just not going to get the time of day.
Oh.
Beautiful. One each. This is what you expect out of a
great
winner's finals.
Yeah, it was a great wait as well. Again, you were able to kind of crouch and block the entire way through most of that, and that allowed you to be opening up into a simple 1-2. That's all you needed. You knew you only needed a 1-2 piece, and you waited for the big blows. Right now, we are getting into this next, and it seems that Rhythm is going to start things off fairly strong.
Yes, he loves this like quick aggro, get you against the wall, and just start throwing those heavy punches, right?
I would say it's the right way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, can't fault the man if it's working, right?
Yeah. I mean, 7 golden. Easy round. And is this going to be that same situation where Rhythm loves to get into the mix, loves to start things off strong, and then as soon as the match gets rolling, you unleash real power? And it looks like it is. As right now, Shank feels like they're unable to do anything right now.
Oh. Yeah, this is looking a lot more like the first round.
I will say this is also vastly different than how Rhythm played the earlier matches or the earlier games and rounds. Very much in the forefront. You see how quickly they were into aggress and be willing to take some of those chances. Look at that. Just snippets, looking at those 1-2s, looking at those body blows, like, what can I find? What am I allowed to do here? Is kind of what their function is. And now as soon as the space appears, you're golden. You're good. No worries. Nice high kick. You put him down at 1, and then you run and punch. Easy does it. Almost a near perfect game.
Yeah, and I mean, that was beautiful. That was just quality play there. Does look like we're going to get a stage change, though.
Makes sense. Maybe a character swap as well, I would assume. You go ahead and shake things up just a wee bit, and and you'd be able to figure that out from there. You get a nice little shot on
Get ready for the next
nice little shot on trying to make things move, and you are going to the underground. So this stage itself is going to work in both hand favors. Both players do want to reach that wall, and if you get that blast, it can extend the combo for such a long moment.
Yes, and as we were talking about earlier, I don't remember if this was on stream or not, but this map is what I would like to refer to as unoptimized for computers.
That's fair.
So I don't know. I think we're looking really good today. I'll take it. And yeah, back towards the actual game, you just throw someone into a wall. You just let it blow up. You know, it's a fun way to get a KO.
Oh, 100%. It's a great way, and also to just kind of surprise your opponent, as right now, it's a very, very simple sweep. Nothing chaotic here, as both are playing more neutral staging, and I think that's also because neither player has really gotten that full advantage right now. Slow burn against that wall. There it is. Burst not just yet. There's the burn.
There it is.
It will allow Rhythm to go ahead and follow through. 7 seconds left, and I mean, you already got it in your favor. Reading the roll forward.
Beautiful.
That'll be it.
All right. Oh, grab and break. And we're just taking him. You put him up in the air. You just send him into a wall. keep hitting that punch button, you know?
Yep. It'll be a time and a half, so see how well that rolls out, and a quick follow through once again, punch to the wall. And yeah, Rhythm is not messing around anymore. Said, I am done. I saw how scary it can be. I need to finish this series off one round away from Grants.
Rhythm decided, maybe it's time to sit up and try a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I think they've been trying the entire time. It's just, what style are you going to run, right?
Yeah.
And I think this is understood that, you know, for Shank, you're doing what you can. You are trying to do as much as you can here, but the Yoshimitsu is just getting bullied at this point. So very nice shift for Rhythm, and it is going to be a tough one to kind of break out of here. A little bit of a low blow, as that'll be the finish.
Not even going to give him a chance. And while this is a 3-0 in terms of, like, score, it really didn't feel like it. There were so many points where that could have been a lot. It could have gone very different at any point, you know? Like, you look at that second game. It came down to the last stock.
Yeah, and it was a good one as well. I give a lot of credit. It was very, very clean, very, very comfortable, and I think they will continue to do so. I would at least hope so, So we'll see what they can do, and if they continue to do so. Again, we are moving into the lower bracket now. I believe we are going to be looking into the loser semis between Super Brian and Jin Senpai, who Senpai lost against Shank 2-0. So we'll see how that plays out.
All right. All right, just making sure. You can say 100 times when it's a best of 5, and then you'll get a question. All right, 2-0, we won, right?
Yeah.
So every time, I always like to make sure all the players are as up to date as possible. All right, and once they sit down in the cab, we'll be good to go. Get the loser semifinal.
Hey, and they're already set. They know what's up. They know what's up. Let's go.
They are ready. No brakes on this train. They just want to win.
Which, again, I get. No worries there. And I expect to see another good match. I hope so, at least. Mainly because when you take a look at this, you know, the Elisa will be fun, but the Jin Senpai comes out with some fire. The fact that you lost to Shank, I'll be very curious to see which character you are opting for. And, you know, hopefully it's a good one once again. But, you know, here and there are some options. So, at the end of the day, it looks like we are getting in. Hey, let's go.
There it is.
For the next battle.
And I mean, ooh, Elisa versus Jin. I think this is going to be good.
Yeah,
I
mean
guess
Jin
it's in his
Senpai,
name, right?
Jin, it makes sense, right?
Yeah,
like
it was
that's
in
all
his
it is.
name. Should have seen that coming.
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt that it was like it was a different character, but no, like this is obvious.
Sometimes the most obvious answer is the correct one.
Yep.
And once again, we're seeing Brian open up with that heavy early aggression. Get those saws out.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Again, we saw Rhythm actually take advantage of it very early on in their matchup, but this is what happens. It's a very nice side step. However, the connections weren't there.
Yeah.
So that's a rough one. Very nice by Super Brian saying, okay, you miss your punish, I'll get mine.
Yeah, you can have all the reads in the world, but if you miss that punish, it don't matter none, you know?
Yeah, very, very nicely done.
All right, yeah, we're just piling on the hurt here. Brian Kane, he wants to win.
Round 3.
Yeah,
right.
there's no shift or any difference there. This is Super Brian saying, I want a rematch as soon as possible. Very, very comfortable opening game.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, and sometimes it's just, all right, you're just in my way of my rematch. Please move, you know? You get competitors who are in that mindset. You don't want to be in their way. And unfortunately, Jin Senpai is in that way right now.
Yeah,
But,
they've oh, okay. A
yeah.
little bit of a wake up.
Yeah, we've had, 3 lives to see what's going on here. Maybe we have a chance to have a response to it, but those saws are just, well, I mean, they're cutting away, which is what chainsaws tend to do.
You say that like that is.
Yeah, because
I
everyone
love
goes
the
into combat with
surprise almost in
chainsaws,
your
right?
voice. Like, oh yeah.
Wait, what are chainsaws made for again?
Yeah, I know. Wait, what? That's me on a daily basis though, so I don't doubt you at all for it.
You gotta have. Sometimes the brain doesn't work and the mouth just keeps moving. That's the whole fun of casting.
No, 100%. That's all we do. We just keep talking. It's a good time. Right now, though, this is all Super Brand. Super Brand saying, I know what I can do. So far, on the way to a game 2 victory, looking for one more. They take this one real clean, and it looks like that ground game is perfect. Wall combo is good.
Oh my lord.
Even gets the chainsaws in with the heat. It is another perfect flourish on top.
Sorry, my dog decided to start barking at the air. Tolly, what are you barking at? Yesterday, when I was casting StarCraft, I put the headset on my dogs, and people were like, finally, good casters.
Oh, that's rough.
Aw. I mean, they're definitely a lot cuter than I am. I get it.
Looks are half of it. Looks are half of it. So, well done overall. Very, very comfortable job. And I would say we are going to look at, I think. Please don't tell me Super Brian forgot that this is a BO5.
Yeah. 5. That happens. Yep. It's the best of 5. My friend.
Yep. There they go. There they go.
We got this. We got this. Don't worry. We won't let anyone breathe. Oh, I was almost concerned. I'm like, wait, did I forget what best of this series is?
I love how they sat right back down and was like, yep, I forgot. I forgot.
Like, I can't count, so I rely on players to know where we're at in the series.
Right. Well, that's okay. We are good. 2-0 right now to Super Brian, as they are looking very, very good right now. And again, for Jin Senpai, it's. I mean,
I think
you
this is
are
good actually for Jin Senpai. Like, take a break.
Yeah.
We get a new stage in. If you want to, you can try changing it. I doubt we will with the name Jin Senpai. I doubt we'll change characters, but if if you're more worried about it, you might.
Of course. I could see it. I could see. Things going a little bit sideways as well. If you want to get in the mix, go ahead, get a character shift in there. But honestly, with Elisa, you just want to kind of hang back. You want to wait, and this is another way to do it. You try and go to a little bit more rectangular stage, and maybe look for a couple of rollouts. And if the Jin is able to get the Elisa into the wall, maybe you can have some more power behind it. But of course, at the end of the day, Super Brian is playing to a very comfortable level. So I expect this to continue, and I expect this to follow through even further.
Yeah, I think the biggest issue here for our Jin player, the biggest issue here is that he's also trying to match aggression for aggression. And, well, sometimes that's good, but against this Elisa, you really have to really figure it out. You got to sit back a little bit, box out, go in for the big hits, And I think that that's just going to be the downfall of Jin Senpai here.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a tough one, as right now Super Brian is all in control. They are comfortably ahead here.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, right? Is in a moment like this, right? Yeah, matching aggression for aggression isn't really the best play here.
Yeah, it's a rough one, and right now, it just seems that Super Brian is all set for their lower finals. And they are going to have a happy time there. Nice sidestep into the slash, into the corner side battle.
Yeah, there was no hesitation. That's what we want, right? You just sit down, you just hit those buttons until you win. Aggression's key in a game like this, in my opinion. but I tend to be a more aggressive player in most games, which
Mm-hmm.
for better and for worse, I'll admit. But
Yep. Well, either way, that is going to be Jin Senpai going ahead and claiming 3rd place. Very, very well done to them. They got no, 4th place. I do apologize. Jin Senpai, 4th place. And then Shank and Super Brian will be playing for 2nd and 3rd is what we're seeing there.
all right, yes. So we'll do Shank and Super Brian. Loser of this walks away. $10, still nice, comfortable 3rd place. The winner, though, they get the real challenge. They get up and against Rhythm.
That'll be a scary one for sure. I personally do not know what will happen. Well, actually, we kind of do, because Rhythm is now going to be facing up against rematches of previous rounds. So both of these have been very comfortable for Rhythm. So either way, I like Rhythm going ahead, watching in as well, seeing who's going to take it. So let's go ahead and hop on into the battle just
That's Jin
as
Senpai.
well.
Super Brian and Jin Senpai are still in the game.
Oh, they're going at it again?
I think they just didn't close it out. There it is. Yeah. I think they just kind of, it might have rolled into the next one before they accidentally, they accidentally hit lock in before they could cancel out. Happens. Nice thing about Tekken is that, oh no, that's like 20 seconds. Whoops.
Yeah.
You know?
Who gets
no
beat who is
StarCraft
the
where we have
question.
28 minutes later. Whoops, you weren't supposed to play that game.
That's a whole different story right there.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's no CS where you go all 15 rounds, you know? You're like, wait, we weren't supposed to play that?
Yeah, I'm so glad those days are over. Granted, it's still a very long game, but it's just like, holy moly.
Yeah.
I did some work there before doing
The CSGO era.
Oh yeah, well no, it's like CS in general. I mean,
That's
CS
true.
in general has always been 15. They only changed it recently because people were like, it's too long, and I'm like, I used to sit for like an hour and a half playing that game. It was great.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you know, take that for what you will.
Yeah, and I mean, this is coming from a guy who casts Brood War, where a best of 3 is expected to take an hour, the better part of an hour at minimum. But that's a different game for a different day.
Very much so. We'll go ahead and hop on in here. So far,
this is going to be a hype match when you consider how both of these two players have played so far today.
Very aggressive, very forward-facing in turn. I think both of them very underutilize the side shifts, and so it really is going to be a combo game for combo game, I think. And we're seeing it here right now. The ramparts are where they're currently at, and it's a great dive bomb coming in. Super Brian starting things off with a quick round.
Stand your ground and punch. This is what we want. Oh, no, we're going to break out of that one. All right. They saw it put in work, but it looked like Shank's going to get some momentum here, maybe. They tried to, and instead going to get kicked into the wall. Teach you to think about momentum.
Yep, going ahead and just getting all that strength in. They go ahead and collect, and I don't see it doing too far else. Honestly, this is Superman showing off a little bit, but finally Shank is able to answer back.
Yeah, Shank said, you know, I got a bit of fight left in me. Don't try it. I said a little bit. Come on, Shank. Oh, right to the lava plume.
Yeah, this is one of the stages that will absolutely mess you up. So it is going to be a nice round one and a nice game one by Super Brian. Very, very comfortable game one. We'll see if they go ahead and rush right back.
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried for a stage switch. After that. Nope. Apparently not.
I can dig it.
I mean, I respect it. This is a fun stage, you know? So much going on.
Yeah, I could also see this going a little bit sideways as well. Shank trying to get off to a very nice start, but Super Brian just needs that one moment, but a quick hack and slash is going to cause some problems, and that'll be the finish. So, Super Brian going ahead, falling a little bit as Shank. As we mentioned, this matchup I mean, game one went Super Ryan's way, but Shank now has that ability to kind of fight back. It always feels whoever gets the early turn will take this, take the round.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it comes down to, like, after a few rounds, you understand, okay, this is what I should be expecting. And you start reacting to that, and then it really depends on if your opponent has a second plan or not. If your plan is just to keep sending it right up Main, right up Main Street. No?
Yeah.
All right, seems to work. Never mind. You know?
I mean, that was great. Honestly, very, very smooth transition into the 1-2. Again, the punishes are a little bit rough. Shank, though, playing at a pretty decent level, but Super Brian was ready. Gets a little bit of a leap over, turns Shank into the corner themselves, and that's going to be the beat up. What a grab, though, being able to stall out and now. You get the low ground kick. Yep, easy work.
And there's the final tap for a perfect round. And there's the flashbang as the stage changes.
And right now, it's just Shank just going, yeah, give me a moment. Go ahead and get the floor burst if you wish, but that's a great block to come out here. Super Brian saying, I'm not going to make this easy for you. You're going to have to fight tooth and nail. Tooth and nail is where they will fight. That's going to be a quick slash and a half. High ground, turn, good roll out. All you need is one more. You're going to try and block the high ground, and you are going to break out that heat. Very nicely timed.
Beautiful
and that
punish.
will be Super Brian to take it.
All right, it all comes down to this. See if Shank can get a point on the board or Brian's going to go 2-0. Mind you, it's a best of 5, so still have to get that third point, but.
Right now, this is looking way more comfortable. That's going to be a quick slash out. You're looking very, very tough. And again, it's a running punch that's getting you in trouble. It feels like a good block to come out. Another slide. And fortunately, you weren't able to punish, so Shank is actually on the receiving end.
No.
Nice bloom. That might give it. You're going to rush. You're going to go into heat as well.
That's
the
going to do
rage
it.
is good.
We had some good attempts there to just. We had block after block after block, and you missed one block, and it's just over.
Yep. Well done. Well executed as well, and we thought it was going to go a little bit sideways. We thought Shanks was going to be able to overtake in this, and it was close. It was a game 5, round 5 in there. But it is going to be, I believe, 2 games over to Super Brian, and they need just one more to go off and face off against Rhythm in the grand finals.
Looks like we are getting a stage change finally. You know what? I'm tired of these lava plumes. We're moving on.
Yep. We'll see what they can do again. If we do get a random swap, that'll be interesting, but I am curious to see which one they are going to go for. How quickly they're going to go for this as well. I definitely want to see. Oh, no, they went right back. There is no shift at all.
Interesting. They must have just needed a moment.
I can understand that.
Yeah, Shank, you know, take a second, have a drink, you know.
It's always so weird to see like such a old, almost medieval-esque area, and then have like demons fighting in the background. I don't know. That to me is always such a double whammy to the brain.
All right, I guess Shank really did need that moment. This is looking a lot better off the bat. Just immediate grabbing this game and going for it.
Yeah, very, very quick rush. They got their other controller. They got their other controller.
Oh, yeah. You know, he was originally using the controller you give to your little brother or your guest. He had to go get his.
Super Brian doing the exact same thing, though. Very, very comfortable in their own quick slashes and a finish. And it's just going to be a round back, so, you know, both really stepping up here. And the first meeting of the minds now leaves a question mark. Because now it's a little bit of slash back. Grab not going to be used.
Nope. But, I mean, you come in with a slash afterwards, like, you get plenty of damage from that. You go for heat, but we get a good block. Back and forth blocking here. Oh! Oh, no! We get the grab off, though. That's going to hurt.
Solid play overall, but right now it's running in. Good side step to try and create, and you still get the bomb off. Are you kidding me? And the kip up doesn't work.
Damn,
you
good
are
try,
done. That is chaos.
Fight.
A little bit of a low blow here. This is looking dangerous here. Super Brine looking comfortable. It's a hard one to reach. I think right now this is going to be done as you go for the aerial. Not going to work. Lava Plume will finish it off.
Right to the dirt. Oh, we still got a sliver of health and a dream. No. And Super Brian says, I will take that.
Yeah.
Instead
Well
of
done
Super
overall.
Brian versus Rhythm in the finals.
Yep. Very, very well played. Again, Shank tried their best, and we saw glimmers at the end, but again, getting those reads of the lava plumes caused a lot
Yeah.
of problems. The stage hazards were overwhelming in that one, I feel like.
Yeah, no, it just slamming him to lava plume after lava plume, you know? it just worked. And you just throw him in the lava plume, you get up in the air, you bounce him down. Lots of aggression there, though. And, I mean, there was a good chance that that could have gone a little bit different, but, you know, coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't, though, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure we're going to see it still kind of break out. I'm curious to see how well it's going to go. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get some chaos as we are getting Rhythm in for what could be the final series of the day.
Oh,
been a good
apparently
time
they
so far.
random picked the stage and got the same stage again.
Oh my gosh. That's unfortunate.
That is
For the
just,
next battle.
yeah, I feel bad actually on that one. It's like, aw.
Pain.
Round one.
All right.
Fight.
This is a guaranteed banger in my opinion.
Yeah, because we swapped the law. Off the
Yeah.
Shaheen, onto the law, and it's going to be a good time as right now. One of my favorite stages, at least, in terms of the floor breaks. Again, great opening.
Oh.
We know Rhythm can get chaotic with it if they
Yeah.
wish, but Super Brian off to a very, very nice start.
Yeah, and I mean, Rhythm comes in and just gets punished. Oh, we get the low.
Again, just breaking through with that counter is just a little bit too strong. Law has some of the best in that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Of course, right now, Super Brian trying to fight back with their turn, but blocked out for a majority, and you just rage right through. The heat is perfect right there. But of course, you
another
get
good
grabbed.
pickup, though.
Now you're on the edge, and I don't know if this is going to go your way. Quick follow, getting all that great health back if you can. Waiting it out. Quick charge. Very
Need that
close to
health.
the edge. And you're just waiting. Very nice block on the 1-2s.
Round three. Fight.
And I mean, that went almost down to the time, you know. We're looking at, these guys are really putting in the time, you know. A lot of good blocking, rolling down the timer.
See it
I'd
changing.
say
anytime
that.
soon.
Well, I was like, well, you know what, maybe I actually want to win a perfect round.
Round four.
Yeah, very, very comfortable. And now we get to see Super Brian try and fight back, but it's a great opening. It feels like Rhythm just took the early moments to kind of gather themselves and get ready. And now it's just all out aggression. Very, very powerful stuff here. And again, against that wall, it's a little bit hard to break away. So now you get the grab, which you have used fairly well. Finally breaking through. I don't know if you're going to get the second stage break here just yet, but you might. You never know.
It's possible. Crazier things have happened. You know? There we are. Second stage break.
Very, very quick one as well. And right now it does feel like Rhythm is taking a little bit more time, but with no walls to block it out, you can actually do very, very long combos. But you get red, low dash ain't gonna work. That's gonna be a final turn. Very nicely done. Round 5.
All right. I mean, first match, we're going to the 5th round.
I think it's gonna be all too comfortable there. This is a little bit of a catch. And once again, with a quick kick, especially since Super Brian is using that heat, it is all you need. Rhythm making it look
Bam.
easy to take game 1.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even making it look easy, it's still a 3-2 in rounds. So I mean, I still think that Super Brian here has a chance to bring this to a full-on 5th round. We bring it to the whole best of 5,
100%.
you know?
Oh, yeah. I think there's always a chance at the end of the day, too, so I expect it to get a little bit chancy, but they are just going right back in. Same game, same stage. Let's see who comes out on top once again. Super Brian starting things off with a very nice combo, but that sidestep is going to end up maybe you're doomed dropping the combo, though, so Rhythm not able to get much more than maybe a sliver, and that sliver is quickly healed up.
Yeah. And once again, we got Rhythm on the run, this early aggression. And bam.
So clean, and once again opening up with that start, but Rhythm, I'm sure, is saying, hey, you know what, you got one. Let's see if you can get a little bit more. Let's see if you can bring it back to that round 5. Right now, it's the quick chase across the stage. I'm into the wall can a simple heat, which is kind of surprising here. Super Brian didn't want to go for a rush down or anything of the nature, and actually that means you're in a bit of trouble. Nice tag, though. Forces Rhythm to back up, and now the full heat is gone, and this allows Rhythm a turn and a half. Good damage.
And he capitalizes on it. Now health is even, 20 seconds left. Oh. He wants it. And he's going to get it with a nice hook.
Yep. Very, very nicely done. Once again, round 3 time. And you're just waiting, once again, waiting for the Elisa to rush forward, try and get those strong opportunities. Good block on the chainsaws, and then getting a little bit of a punch. But now playing the long game, knowing that that heat is still available. If you mess up, if you push too far, you're in trouble. There's a heat break out, and now a chance to turn. Look how fast it's already gone. It's just no chance in the world, and that hurts for Super Brian. You get what, maybe one turn on there, and now you're burned out. Now this is a chance for Rhythm to fight back, and you are at the right time. Gonna find the clothesline, but no. Oh man, Super Brian found the hit, and you just need one tap. Can you find that tap? Rhythm is carrying this one from end to end on the stage, and you are going to rock the last 50, but Rage is coming out, and it lands. Super Brian saves it at the very end of the round.
Bam. No health for anyone. As we call bringing it right down to the end. Absolutely love to see it.
So good. So good. And maybe a little bit of frustration as well for Rhythm. I mean, Rhythm, it felt like you were in decent control there. It felt like you had a lot, and this time, yeah, you try and open up with a big heat, but unfortunately, you actually lend yourself to a dangerous position. You're the one in the lower end. Expenditure's done, though, so you get one turn, but again, another cut. And finally, a little bit of slap down. Are you going to use? Are you going to expend? Are you going to find another bomb?
Oh!
Super Brian taking a game back.
And it over till it's over.
Value.
Yep. Let's see. Are we going to get a new stage, or what's the plan here?
Maybe. Nope. Still say.
All right. Is this the part where they random into the stage 3 times in a row or something?
Maybe. We'll see, of course, because this is going to be another chance. And a quick little turn. As we mentioned, Super Brian opening up, of course, at this follow-through, kind of stuck in the wall, and it seems that Rhythm is now a little bit more awake. Remember, they dropped games before. They haven't dropped that so far, so not out of the realm of possibility. But right now, this Elisa, we get a little bit jiggy with it, getting some great blades down and slicing through this round 1. Great health going to be brought back, but if this turn works, this could be Rhythm fancying around, but there it is, running punch. Works.
And I mean, all it takes is a sliver of health, and he almost brought it back, but, you know, you can't get hit at that time. And the other thing to remember here is that if Super Brian brings this back, if we get the win from Super Brian, that brings us into the run back. So it's a best of 5 with a run, or the run back best of 3 if the lower bracket winner finals wins.
Yeah, this is gonna be that chance, and right now, Super Brian looking good. I mean, setting there, looking pretty with 2 rounds in your hand.
Yeah.
Are we going to get that reversal? I think Rhythm is starting to find a little chance of their own. Remember, they have a lot of characters in the back pocket if they so wish. Super Brian, though, sticking with this Lisa all the way through. Looking comfortable, gets the buzzsaws out, tries to match, but unfortunately, Rhythm is able to break through, and that's one of the powers of Law. Right now, Law chases in, but another grab to stall out and break through. A lot of that aggression, getting the stage break just as well. He's going to carry them into the wall with the head. I think that might be it.
Let's see, Rhythm tries. Nope, and we get another stage break. Oh, actually, Law's the one who broke the stage here. Let's see. No one's got any health left. One big hit will end it, and that will be a big hit there. That's 2-1 so far.
Oh.
We are getting some gaming here.
Yes, we are, and they are staying with the stage. No shifts at all. Nope.
Oh. 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 We have a controller disconnect or something? Nope, there we are.
There we go. All right, looks like they're going to play it out. Looks like they're going to try and keep going. And it is going to be a quick touch and go. Of course, right now, Rhythm is just like, yeah, I'm going to be using this time. I'm going to be using this time all day long to go ahead and try and fight their way. So,
yeah. And props to Rhythm for recognizing, oh, you're not fighting back. Okay, I'll stand here for a minute, wait to see what you do. Because he very easily could have just grabbed and comboed, and we're like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. But respectable gamers here. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's just going to kick you straight into the wall anyways. So, like.
Yep. Comfortable rounds for Rhythm. Something that we haven't seen in a little bit after that game 3. So, you know, being able to read those saws a little bit better. But, of course, the turn. I mean, they can be so spicy. Finally watching the big leap in and getting a chance of their own. Can you pin them against the wall for the entirety? No. That is going to be heat out, and that's enough damage to bring it about once again, round for round, pound for pound. Super Brian, 2 rounds away from getting the reset.
It looks like Rhythm here was hoping for the overextended punish, and we had the overextend. He just didn't get the full punish off. So there we are. Back down into the salt plains. And a perfect round.
Super Brian looking good right now in the infinity of this space. I don't know how much more you can get as couple hits, 1, 2. To be bringing it all the way, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. Super Brian on a little bit of a back end here, though. That's gonna be a dive forward. Kick up doesn't work. Super Brian chasing in even further.
Getting those
lows. Gonna be that struggle point.
Bouncer in the air.
Some life. Yep, seeing some life carrying in. How much more are you gonna get? Oh, nice uppercut.
Apparently
That's
another one.
You drop it. You drop it though. You need one more hit.
Are
you gonna get one
Come
more
on.
hit? I don't know.
Is he gonna get the opportunity? It doesn't look like it.
Super Brian.
No, he's not. And with that, Super Brian takes the best of 5, 3, 1, which means we got to go for the reset. Really? You're literally laying in bed barking. Did you bark yourself awake, puppy? Gary, my puppy's being cute. You still have peanut butter on your nose. 1 second here and let the players know. 3. All right, yeah, so it's going to be a run back best of 3.
Oh, okay.
Get ready for the next
All right, here we are. Oh, and we got Shaheen. Okay.
Yeah, going back to what they played before that actually beat Super Brian out in the previous, and I don't know why I thought this costume was totally different, but it's not. So, you know, you go ahead, get a little bit of a mix up. It is going to be a little bit of a chase in, though. Very nice start by Super Brian. It's going to be a cut of 1-2, but there you go. There's that spin that we talked about. Being able to use that shift and getting out of the way of such a linear attack pattern. Again, for the Elisa, it is very forward moving. If you're able to dodge, you are able to find some of those open space options, and that's why we're seeing here. You see the chip. I love it. Don't go big. You just wait all day long. And there it is. Rhythm with round 1.
Yeah, and one thing you get out of this. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. I think my roommate just got home. But one thing that this shows about Rhythm as a player is that he understands, all right, this is how you're going to play. This is the character I need to counter it. And while maybe Law's, you know, maybe his preferred character, he understands that Shaheen is the character he needs to play this out.
It's just so comfortable. And there it is again. Quick chase in.
Oh,
Super Round,
beautiful.
unfortunately. Leave your back open for the attack. And that'll be Rhythm to go ahead and grab 2. Looking for one more if they can. If they're able to, it will set them on trajectory for this reset to go their way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the reset's just the best of 3, so you don't have to win 3 matches. You just got to win 2.
I think right now it's a whole world as that's another grab, and I love that. It works so well. Again, a little bit surprising if you're not able to break out. It does do a decent amount of damage, so no, round for round.
Yeah.
At least 2-1 so far, but there it is. Quick.
And these kicks are just nasty.
And you got them against the wall as well. So one of the things about this stage as well, no breaks either. So if you're pinned against the wall, you're pretty much stuck. Quick cross chop. And that should be pretty much the round in hand. It's going to be a good grab back. And Super Brian is able to find some magic, but how much magic are you actually going to get? There it is. Breakthrough.
There's the
Easy
kick.
finish with the front kick.
Beautiful. All right. Let's see what the players want. We're just going to keep it going. Are they leaving us in suspense? Oh, we're just going in it. No wall breaks. No nothing fancy. Just good old-fashioned punching. And
Good old-fashioned
chainsaws.
Tekken is what we like to say. Ain't
Yeah.
no way that changes. And attempts at a grab, not going to land. Quick kicks and strikes. As I like this mix-up, Super Brian trying to chase out. That's going to leave Rhythm an availability to actually chase forward as soon as you've identified that Super Brian isn't going for the solids. You know you have that advantage.
That
That
was
is the read.
incredible.
That is the understanding of the game.
That was beautiful is what that was.
I mean, that was clean. And right now, it feels like Rhythm is going to take this all the way through. And I mean, into the corner once again. Quick kick. Seeing if they do any get up and reading the jump as well. That is rough stuff.
Stay in the corner. Kick.
Yep. Yeah, that was brutal. And right now, a lot of great health to work with. So I mean, it's not like it's out of the woods yet. Super Brian is able to keep fighting. You might be able to regain a lot of that HP and be able to fight back, but that's a quick turn. Again, the trip up is just too good. And you read the side roll into the round 2. We are looking at a final round of the tournament.
All right. Both players looking to keep some distance, do a little bit of dancing. Brian's like, I don't know if I want to get kicked again. But also, when your entire strategy hinges on aggression, you can't play back the whole time, you know?
Good job. And again, we're just waiting. Nice little breakout. Quick wait. Nice duck underneath as well to stall out any further. Both going for big strikes, but honestly, Rhythm able to get back into the mix much faster. And they're going to run it and punch down. Another slide tackle into the KO.
And there it
that
is.
Will be it. Very nice job by Rhythm to take it.
Yeah, that's a 2-0 in the run back. That's beautiful. Oh. They're going another round anyway? Heck with it.
I think they assume this is a BO5.
You know what? The heck with it. It can be now. I'm not going to say no to watching these guys fight some more. Are you kidding? This is incredible. This has been so much fun to watch.
Yep. Oh, and a nice little grab turning Super Brian into the corner here. And it is going to be a blow. A little bit too much there. Quick chase in. This time using the blades, and this is going to force Rhythm to actually stay back a little bit further because you were going on the offensive. That's what Super Brian was waiting for. Very nice job. Controlled pacing.
I think Rhythm might regret not understanding this is the best of 3 at this rate.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna run it back pretty heavily here. So again, Super Brian very, very comfortable right now.
Well, I mean,
You can see
this is already a 2-0 for Rhythm, so Superrod has to get the full reverse sweep here
yeah,
if he wants to take it, you know? So
of course.
that's one
Nice
heck of
little
a
break.
challenge.
Yep. But now the heat is out, and this should do a lot of work. But that's a little bit of a large opening. And again,
Yeah.
when it comes down to is Super Brian going to go for the heavy attacks? Yeah, that's all you have to do. You have to wait it out. It's reading what the opponent is going to do, and that's all you need. A couple quick strikes. You'll take the round
Yeah.
back, and I don't think there's a whole lot of surprise there. So, for Rhythm, waiting for a big chance. Those will be a quick chase. Super Brian saying, let's go to the skies. Let's bring the damage down.
Yeah. This is Superbride's favorite spot, is right against the wall with his opponent, you know? Get in there and start the real damage. And we can get a perfect round out of that.
Fight.
Well, maybe we get a little bit of a mix. Sidestep, a lot of sidesteps here. Fortunately, too little aggression, but Super Brian going ham. He's gonna look for another mix out.
All right. Getting him right into the wall. And there, this is what Rhythm, bread and butter here. These big kicks, these big punches.
Now we're finally getting into that mix. Quick blows as it's challenged into the wall, but it was only one strike. You need a bit more. Brian is really trying to keep this in the wall. No burst as well. But of course, there it is, that kick that we were waiting for the entire time. A lot of great health to mix. Right now, you're going up on high, but is it going to be enough?
Oh,
You're in the
no,
corner, and it's a nice
not
kick.
enough. All right. Let's see what the players got.
Round one. Fight.
All right, here we go. 2-1. Well, early heat, as has been the story, but some big punches here from Rhythm to say, good luck with your heat, bro.
It was a well-timed blow as well. It was very,
Yeah.
very comfortable. You knew that the getup was going to come through after the wait, and so you use the dragon as much as possible, and there it is. Simple kick. Round one goes your way. Now Rhythm just needs 2 more to go ahead and take it, which was originally a best of 3, now a best of 5, because might as well let the players have their fun. Quick twist, quick turn, and it looks like it will be a quick slide in. But again, when it comes to close quarters, if Super Brian ain't bringing out the saws, it just really doesn't feel like their game, as much as I hate to say it.
No, Rhythm definitely has this quick, up and dirty, right in your face kind of strategy. Much more down, but those saws are dangerous.
Yeah, and as
I
soon
mean,
as
if we're gonna
saws
say
came out,
Rhythm's
you see, you can see Rhythm just kind of like take a back seat, say, okay, maybe I don't want to get into the mix. But unfortunately, that leaves space, a lot of space for Super Brian to get in the mix, and is able to chase her around.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that says something really good about Super Brian, where if you're scared of what those saws can do because of Super Brian, then, you know, that's all you need to win. It's a mental victory. Get him to back up a little bit, and then you just go in for the dive.
I think this is going to be a little bit of a struggle. See how far this is going to go. And there it is. Nice little punch to break through. That should be a decent amount of damage. Now, how much more are you going to get? Look how far you are currently chasing. You dropped that last little combo. You waited, but it was a very well-timed getup. And that's going to create space for Super Brian to be able to fight back. You need 1 or 2 more saws, but you catch him in the air midway. Midway
Yeah,
catch.
we get back on our
get a little
feet.
bit more. Yeah, no heat available. Both sitting on low percentage. Both want this round. as much as possible. And they're dancing. They're just waiting for that last blow. And you get close, and it's quick strike.
And
That's the
there
that
it
you
is.
want, and there's the round for Rhythm. One more to finish us off.
Fight.
All right. Well, yeah, these early aggression with the saws. Seeing if we can capitalize. And so far, it's working.
I think they can do it, but at the same time, this is gonna be a test. A little bit of a quick 1-2. You rush forward, another punch. Quick
Good
HP
kick,
gone,
good
and you got
kick.
most of your gray health back. That's gonna be the rush down, all heat expended.
Oh,
And now quick, one more, rage it up, and you finish
And bam!
in style.
Hey, you know, if you're gonna win, you might as well do it in style, right? With the big KO. And that's definitely a 3-1 right there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you can stop playing now. We're done.
It was a well-timed fight. Either way, very, very fun to watch, and I can
Yes.
only assume it's going to get better.
Oh,
it
my
was,
Lord, yes.
yeah, it was so much fun, and to me, it was one of the big things is watching this go down. Rhythm showing exceptional talent, but also Super Brian carrying that Elisa all the way to the very end. Very, very
Yeah.
powerful.
So, I mean, yeah, you know, there was a lot of times where, like, is this Elisa play gonna work? It's not working so great. And suddenly we're in the run back, and you're like, what the heck? How did we get here?
It's a problem sometimes, but overall, it was overall very, very good. Shout out to all the other players that showed up, and you know, hopefully we have another one next month.
Oh, yeah, every month. As long as I'm, you know, not out of the country, which will happen at some point this year. But we try and make our best to be here every month as consistently as we can. The only month we absolutely take off is December, because everyone deserves holidays with their family.
Yep. All the time. So, yeah. It was a
All
good
right, you got
time,
it.
and
You got anything you want to say before we close?
nope. It was a fun tournament. Glad to everyone who showed up, and hopefully we have more Tekken 8 matches in the future.
All right, let's go find someone to show some love to. Let's find a random streamer who is playing at it. All right, friends. Thank you all for hanging out. I'm glad. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, I'm glad. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for hanging out and casting. It's always good to hang out. And until next time, I will see you all later. And like I said, check back next month for more games.